The ESP32 is a low-cost, compact, and extremely versatile microcontroller platform widely used in modern Internet of Things (IoT) devices. It is based on a powerful system on chip that integrates computing, communication, and sensing capabilities into one small module. For this introduction, we will refer to typical boards like the ESP32, Room 32 module, and the ESP32 DevKit V1, both of which are common in laboratories and classrooms. At its core, the ESP32 contains a dual-core 32-bit processor that can run at up to 240 MHz, which is far more powerful than the 8-bit microcontrollers traditionally used for simple embedded projects. This gives the ESP32 the ability to handle multiple tasks, manage real-time operations, run communication stacks, and even support audio or lightweight machine learning applications. One of the defining features of the ESP32, and the reason for its popularity, is that it includes built-in Wi-Fi 802.11b/G/N, as well as Bluetooth and Bluetooth Low Energy (BLE). This makes it ideal for smart home systems, sensor networks, wearables, and other IoT applications, where wireless connectivity is essential. Without adding any separate modules, students can quickly create devices that communicate with phones, computers, or cloud platforms. In addition to processing and wireless features, the ESP32 supports a rich set of digital and analog peripherals through its GPIO pins. A typical DevKit board exposes around 30 usable GPIOs, although the exact availability depends on boot mode requirements and internal functions. The ESP32 key peripherals include digital I/O GPIO pins. These are used for turning devices on or off, reading button presses, driving LEDs, or controlling motors and relays. Analog to digital converter ADC. The ESP32 includes a multi-channel 12-bit ADC, which allows it to measure voltages, analog values, from sensors such as temperature probes, light sensors, or potentiometers. Digital to analog converter DAC. 2 pins support DAC output. Useful for generating simple audio tones or analog reference signals. Pulse width modulation PWM capability. Pulse width modulation is used to generate time-based variable average voltage on port pins used to dim LEDs, control servo motor positions, or vary and control speed of DC motors, communication interfaces. I2C for reading sensors like accelerometers or environmental modules. SPI for high-speed communication with displays, flash chips, and DAC/ADC modules. UART for serial communication and programming. I2S for audio input and output. CAN bus in some variants for automotive/industrial networking. Special features of ESP32 include capacitive touch sensors for creating touch buttons, real-time clock RTC for timed wake-ups, deep sleep mode allowing battery-powered devices to operate for months, hardware timers, watchdogs, and secure boot capabilities for robust applications. A typical ESP32 DevKit V1 board includes a USB to serial converter, a voltage regulator for 5 volts to 3.3 volts power, and 2 buttons. EN, that is reset, and boot for programming mode. Along the edges of the board are 2 rows of pins. Each pin corresponds to a specific function, such as ADC, DAC, I2C, SPI, UART, PWM, etc. And these functions are internally multiplexed, meaning many pins can serve more than one purpose. Programming an ESP32 involves connecting it to a computer via USB, selecting it in an IDE like the Arduino, IDE, or VS Code, and uploading code written in languages such as C or C++. For beginners, the Arduino IDE offers a user-friendly experience, while the more advanced Espressif IoT Development Framework, that is ESP-IDF, provides a greater control over the microcontroller's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and peripheral features. Over-the-air, also called OTA, updates are also possible after the initial setup. In the present case, we shall be using the Arduino IDE-based environment for writing the code in a C type language, as well as for programming the board